Hey guys, my name is David Netting, personal trainer at Club Greenwood. Today I want to show you the difference between hip flexor tightness or weakness. Now a lot of times we might sit and then you're standing, you're going, wow, I feel like I have tightness in those hip flexors. So just think of psoas, P-S-O-A-S. That one's going to help to cross that midline. It's a muscle that comes from the hip coming up in through the core. So when we get those hips to lift up, that's a muscle that we're firing. Now, what I want to show you is a little simple test you can do right where you're at. If you're able to balance, what you're going to do is you're going to stand on one leg, lift that leg up. We're going to break this 90-degree plane. So you're going to lift up and then let it go. Now, see if that leg dropped. Now, let me try the other side. Lift up, then we get that balance. Lift up and then let it go. If that leg dropped, that's actually a sign of weakness, not tightness. So let me show you what you're going to do as far as if you have the weakness, and then I'll show you what to do if it didn't drop as far as tightness. So if you had any weakness where that leg dropped a little bit, what you want to do is wrap a band around a post, something that's secure down on the ground, putting it around the ankle. So I have it really just right on the top of the forefoot there. All I'm going to do is balance on one leg, lift that leg up, pause, and then come right back down. We're working on that strength, getting a little bit of dorsiflexion from the ankle joint, driving that leg up, getting that hold, and then pull down. You want to work through 10 reps, go to about 2 or 3 sets. You will actually feel sore if you've not worked on strength for that hip flexor. Now think of that also, that's going to help with your mobility. Once you get that strength, now it's going to help to open up more. Then it's going to also help with sprint speed as well as your jumping ability if you're an athlete. So now let me show you a quick one as far as to do for flexibility. So a quick one to do for flexibility, one of the best is getting that hip flexor, getting the psoas. This will also stretch what's called the rectus femoris. That's a muscle that crosses from the knee up into the hip. Get the foot back on a couch, a chair, a bench, even up pressed against the wall. And notice I'm leaning forward. What you want to do is lean back into it, press into your leg to engage your core, working on relaxing the shoulders, push back, and then breathe out. You want to hold that for 30 to 45 seconds. Try 1 or 2 sets if you are able to do that from your knees. If you can't do that from your knees, stand up in a standing position. That makes sense. Stand up in a standing position. You're going to fire the glute, turn this hip forward a little bit. That's going to pull what's called your TFL. That's an outer lateral hip flexor muscle. And then all you're going to do is turn and rotate. So you want to just glute fire, turn, and then rotate. Work on big, deep breaths. So there is a quick little way to be able to test hip flexor strength, hip flexor flexibility. You may be stretching a muscle that actually just needs strength. So click that like button below, and I'll see you again soon.